Good afternoon, everybody. Missy here, Pushing Weight Fitness, and today I'm starting a new series called The Art of Letting Go, and it's going to have some really cool topics. And this series was inspired by a friend of mine that had been injured in an accident, and it got me thinking and kind of actually put me in a place that I wasn't too happy with as far as my emotional state goes. And sometimes when stress is coming at you left and right and you get caught up in it, it can take you away from your goals and your mission and your overall fitness and health journey. And so the series is going to be probably some inspirational ways on how to let things go. Even I used to say let things go that don't matter, but sometimes you have to let go a little bit of the things that do, and that's going to be a challenge. It was a challenge for me. I suffered for about 2 weeks, and I had to really pick myself up and motivate myself and encourage myself and do what I had to do to get through it. And I'm not saying I still don't have a little bit of grief or worry, but I will say that I'm at that point now that I'm going to have to start looking in a different direction, and that's one of the things that inspired this series, and I think that you'll get a lot out of it. But I wanted to show you, today was field trip day. We have all these kids eating this McDonald's, which isn't worth anything. There's my other guy in the back. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
So I definitely, obviously, the only thing I have is a McDonald's unsweet tea here. That's all I indulge in. Today I had at the field trip, I had a chicken Caesar salad, and that was awesome. And watched him eat some fries and an ice cream in front of me. And you know what? These days with the lifestyle change, it's a lifestyle. I didn't even miss a beat. I didn't drool for the fries. I didn't drool for the ice cream. I know overall at my age, even though I'm in my 40s, some people consider me young. I do understand that compared to some, it probably is younger, but I want to live longer feeling younger than I would if I chose to eat bad. And I haven't really disclosed this a whole lot here, but I'm going to be starting to do some documenting on Instagram coming up soon. So if you haven't had my follow me on Instagram, I'm going to post my Instagram in the comments, and I'm going to be starting to document my my journey in competition. One of the biggest bucket list things that I have going on with the fitness journey is to compete as a bodybuilder. And I was supposed to compete this July at our summit in a classic, but got pneumonia for 3 weeks. And these when I hear myself say these, I think these are excuses, but ultimately the reasoning behind why I've kind of got off track was there was 3 weeks with pneumonia, and then it seemed like another 3 weeks with some personal tragedies of happenings with my friend. I had a friend pass away. I had a friend get in the accident, and it just really threw me off course. So I am ultimately an optimistic, so instead of letting that get to me, I decided to look at the positive and say I didn't lose 6 weeks. I actually gained 365 days, because I plan on being ultimately, this first competition was going to be just for the experience, but next year I think I can go for the win, and that's the things that I'm going to be documenting. Follow my journey on Instagram. So I hope you enjoyed the series, and I'll probably come live again tomorrow and discuss the next topic. So I hope everybody has a great afternoon. As you can tell, here in Florida, I'm sitting at the library, but very, very sunny to be this late in the day. Today I think it was high as in the 93 degrees-ish, and the field trip we went on was to Homosassa Springs. It's a state park and wildlife resort, what do you call it? Reserve. There you go. And there was a lot of animals there for the pre-Kers to view, and it would be great for someone to visit if you hadn't been to Florida. But a lot of that stuff they have in the cages or whatever. I've seen them all my life. A lot of them, they're not rare or odd to me. There's, fox, you see them go across the road. Even wolves, they had wolves, and I've seen those, and they're, I like seeing them better in the cage than I did running across in front of me, the vehicle, but nonetheless.